Hi, my name is Marie-Yves Nadine Jean-Baptiste, and I'm the owner and CEO of the Saint Yves Law Firm located in Towson, Maryland. I wanted to just briefly talk to you today about what happens when you die without a will. In the state of Maryland, in the event you pass away without a will, our laws of intestacy will take place. What that means is, in short, the state gets to decide who takes what and when. For example, if you pass away without a will and you leave behind a parent and a spouse, in the event you're married to your spouse for less than 5 years, your spouse and your parent will inherit your property and split it 50-50. However, if you are married to your spouse for more than 5 years, then your spouse and your parent will inherit 100% of the proceeds. So in that case, it's just never a good idea to pass away without a will. I know a lot of people, especially my clients, people who come to me or counsel with me, they say, well, Marie, I don't have anything. I have a card, I have a bank account, and I receive my Social Security or my pension, and I may have, a condo or a house or something like that, and I don't own anything else, and everything's just gonna go to my children anyway. Well, here's the thing. What happens if one of your children pass away? What happens if all of your children pass away? Who's going to inherit? You need to be able to have the capacity to make that decision on your own without having the state do it for you. And don't get me wrong, I love my state. I love Maryland. It's a beautiful state. However, the state legislature does not have the authority, in my opinion, to tell you who should inherit your property. Therefore, they're putting these laws in place in order to kind of show people that, hey, you should, in fact, make a plan, because ultimately, if you don't, what you're getting here after, what your family is getting here after your death, they may not like. And one more important point as to passing away without a will. As far as when people are using programs such as LegalZoom or any other will creation or self-creating programs, you're putting yourself in a position where, unfortunately, you run the risk of having those documents invalidated. And the reason being is that they're not tailored to you. They're not tailored to your state's laws. They're a one-size-fits-all kind of situation. In the event you're in a pinch and it's an absolute emergency, maybe. I still wouldn't recommend it. But ultimately, your best interest is not served by trying to create an estate plan yourself. Because one of the big issues with invalidation is that a family member may feel as though, wait, this wasn't done properly, or the person didn't have capacity because maybe someone else did it for them, and there's some self-dealing there, or whatever the issue. Well, ultimately, you would bring it to the court, and the court will have to take testimony, and you would have to go through this long, drawn-out process of providing the court with evidence and hiring attorneys to, which is pretty ironic. You're hiring an attorney to say, hey, wait a minute, this will should be invalidated. And you know what? If it's invalidated, then the laws of the state of Maryland are the default. And so you're right back where you started. So ultimately, it is a good idea to at least speak with an attorney who is well-versed in the areas of estate planning and probate and estate administration to discuss, what would be your best option. Even having a simple will, which is usually inexpensive, is really a good idea. So ultimately, my message to you today is, what will happen if you die without a will is that the state gets to make the determination as to who receives your property. I don't know about you, but I don't want the state making that decision. In the event you would like to talk, or if you have any additional questions, I will be hosting seminars when COVID is over, where I will have open Q&As. I am looking at creating some webinars going forward so that people can submit their questions in privacy in private, excuse me, and they can ask me questions and it'll be a Q&A effort. But for now, if you have any questions, drop us a line at info@saintyveslaw.com, or you can go to my website at saintyveslaw.com and send us a message through the contact info. Again, my name is Marie-Yves Nadine Jean-Baptiste, and it's been a pleasure to sit here with you for the past 5 minutes to discuss estate planning.